Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Jake Durr. I'm a qualifying national marketing director with the Juice Plus company. And it is my privilege to introduce you to my friend Jamie Memering, who is also a qualifying national marketing director with the Juice Plus company. Jamie has been married to her husband Robert for 10 years, and they have 3 beautiful daughters together. They live in southern Indiana, where Robert farms, and Jamie inspires healthy living around the world through her Juice Plus business. Jamie's background is in medical social work. She's a self-proclaimed science geek, me too, and has a passion to help people with their health. Jamie is somewhat of an expert, in my opinion, of the Wellness Plus program because she's been successfully using it to help busy professionals improve the lives of their clients, customers, and patients while growing a residual income, as well as utilizing the program to grow her own Juice Plus business. So Jamie, the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, thank you, and thanks for having me on to share about the Wellness Plus program, which was previously called the Professional Support Program, or the PSP. So don't get confused. In your virtual office, and sometimes people still refer to it as the PSP. So as they get everything transferred over to Wellness Plus, just know that you might see some older terms in the meantime. So what is the Wellness Plus program? Well, really, I want to say about 20 years ago, if not even longer now, maybe 21, 22 years ago, the company saw the absolute perfect fit for doctors and healthcare professionals with Juice Plus. I mean, it just makes sense. And they realized that these busy professionals, especially in the health field, were struggling to not share, but do the busy work that's involved with what might come along with our business. And so to help make that transition easier for them, to entice them to come along into our program or into our company, they created then the professional support program, now known as the Wellness Plus program. And so it's not, who is it for? It's not just for healthcare professionals. It originally started for that, but really it is for anybody that has a consistent, large customer, client, or patient base that they see on a daily, weekly, whatever you want to call it, routine. And it's really for anybody that wants to share but does not have the time to do the busy work. And so here comes the Wellness Plus program that offers through the company one person that's called the wellness coordinator to walk alongside, to offer support, encouragement, and then the ability to do that busy work to fill in the gaps for that professional, so that that professional can reach out, share Juice Plus, and meet the needs of that community that he or she is in, all while also you're helping them, but you're also building your own business. So you're really killing 2 birds with 1 stone, which is amazing. I personally feel that we have left out, I love that we meet the needs of these busy professionals. I want to reach as many people as we can, sharing and inspiring healthy living around the world, right? Like, amen. We want to meet and reach as many people as possible. And obviously, they know more people than I do. They know more people that I'd never be able to reach. So I love that I can help somebody do that. But beyond that, this is my business. I paid my money and I own my own virtual franchise, and so do you. And so I'm taking ownership of that, and I'm building it. I'm using the tools and resources that our amazing company is offering, the tried and proven system of success in utilizing these tools. And so how, as a wellness coordinator, as a representative, would this program benefit me, right? Like, so all of you on here are reps. You want to learn how this program can not just help that busy professional, but why would you want to do it? And truly, you get to build your business. And so the wellness program is not, you don't want to be a wellness coordinator if you don't have time yourself. If you're struggling to maintain your own business because you're not keeping up with customer care, because you don't have time for calls, because you don't have time to do events or to reach people, then you're not going to have time to be a wellness coordinator. And so that's definitely something you want to consider, is that time frame. But for anybody that wants to have more control over their business, for anybody who wants success, stability, and consistency in their business, I'm a hands-on control freak, self-proclaimed. And this is perfect for me because it gives me access. I get to help people, which is something I love to do, but I also then get to control something that let's face it, when we have team members, we can't control other people. We can't control all of our legs. We can't force them to get the certain promotional levels and certain structure levels that we need to promote. And so this just gives us a little more opportunity to have a hand in that. So not only do you benefit financially, but you're going to benefit structurally. You're going to benefit in training. You're going to get a lot more practice, a lot more hands-on experience. You also, especially depending on the professional you're working with, you're going to get a lot more experience and knowledge in that field, which I personally have two professionals that I work with, and one of them is a doctor, a GI doctor, and being the science nerd that I am, I love being in there in the medical field and learning these terms, and then I get to take that knowledge back to my own customer base and the people that I'm reaching out to, and so it benefits all around. So what are the possible scenarios of utilizing this program? So what corporate created it for really is for busy professionals. So a busy professional could be anybody from a healthcare professional in any health field, from medical to more like functional, even fitness, nutritional, whatever that might be. But also it's for any busy professional. So that can be anybody in finance and accounting, right? They have a pretty consistent client base. You think, obviously, like I said, fitness, but a hairstylist. I have a hairstylist on my team that really needs this program because she's on her feet from 8 in the morning until 9 at night. And then she gets home and she has to eat and go to bed. But she has people in her chair nonstop every day, except for 1 day a week. So it's perfect for people that have consistent clientele. So a possible scenario would be any of those. You have a friend that loves their Juice Plus, and you know that there's absolutely no way that they could afford their time doing this. This is where you can say, hey, look, I know you love your Juice Plus, and this would really help the people they're serving, and you could help their health, or you could help their finances, or you could help their general well-being and help them to be healthier, happier people, and I can help you do the busy work. So there's kind of the normal scenario that corporate really created this program for. Where I also see it is, think about your own team. I personally just had a baby 8 months ago, and I suffered through postpartum depression. And it wasn't real severe, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm really grateful for omegas. But during that time, I lost motivation. And I love that my mama is my sponsor and is able to step in and walk alongside me, but not everybody has that type of a sponsor. So what about those people on your team having babies that just want to take time off and really focus on their babies? What about people on your team that get ill or go through treatments or don't have time or energy or motivation to be able to focus on their business, but they don't want to lose their business? They want to come back to it. They want to maintain at least what they have. To me, this program is perfect for that. You could just tell your teammate, look, I don't want you to lose what you've built. I may not be able to help you build beyond what you've done, but I don't want you to lose. So let me help you at least maintain it. Let me help you with your customer care, right? Let me help you. You can invite to those events. Let me help you host the events, or let me help do the follow-up from those events. And in doing that, you then also, as a benefit, get some income from that. So I'll explain a little bit more about the payment plans in a little while, but you're going to benefit financially as well. So the professional's role in this, you're a busy professional, I don't want to say only, but their requirements are to share Juice Plus. That's basically it. And so as a wellness coordinator, you're agreeing to quite a bit. And I need to make this really clear, is this program is completely customizable. What the company, corporate as always, has just given us this amazing gift, like, here you go, use it as you want it. And so they've said, here's some general guidelines of how you can do it, but run with it. And so, yes, it is an agreement with corporate that the professional is going to share Juice Plus, and you as the wellness coordinator, you're going to do certain things. But how that gets done and how much you do of those things is honestly an agreement, a contract between you and the professional. And it's what you're capable of doing as a wellness coordinator, your knowledge base, your time limitations, your own business and level of experience. you need to be upfront and honest with your professional, and your professional needs to be upfront and honest with what they need and what they're capable of handling. So remember that this really is a contract between the two of you, and it's always ongoing. It's always transitional. It can always be changed. It can always be canceled. It can always be restarted. So it's a constant process. So you can kind of play with it and see how things go, and then change it and see how they go and change it. And so for the professional, they're going to share it. So what does that mean for you as a wellness coordinator? Well, corporate requirements state that as a wellness coordinator, the professional is going to send you a referral for whoever they're sharing with. So typically what I get from mine is I'll either get a text or an email or a call with the name and a phone number. And they're sharing, they're also adhering to HIPAA laws, depending on if it's a healthcare confidentiality clauses. There are certain ways for them to share, but they're going to get you that information to do the follow-up. So when they share, there's a possibility that they could make a sale. They could even be the ones putting it in. Not likely, but possibly, depending on their time frame. So you're going to call them, you're going to educate them, you're going to sign them up, you're going to put them in the system, you're going to do the follow-up, you're going to do the customer care, you're going to do the invites to the events. You can end up doing pretty much everything except for introducing them to the topic of Juice Plus. So to start with, you got to think that this is a time commitment. And like I said before, if this is something that you're not doing a good job at your own business, it's probably not best that you take over somebody else's too. So you, as a requirement for a wellness coordinator, you are required to get in touch with that referral in the next 24 to 48 hours to do follow-up care, customer care. Now, what those mean for you, right? We get to play with that. And so I'm going to share the screen here, and I want to make sure that you all know. Let me see, I got to find it in, which one is it? I think it's that one. I had them all open, sorry. Nope. Oh, man. Hang on, sorry, there it is. Can y'all see that, the screen? Okay, so this is in your virtual office. And if you go to your resources box on your virtual office, on forms and resources, this here is all about the Wellness Plus program. So resources and then forms and resources. And these are corporate made resources for you. So there's a brochure that you could print out and to hand out to people that really just, it's a very general information about the program that you can hand to professionals. The overview, I'll even just click on some of these so you can kind of just see what these are. Overview here. So the purpose, I didn't want to go through all the details because you have these in front of you. But this is great for you to understand. So you see here the wellness coordinator role, 24 to 48 hours to answer questions, education, and do what you need to do for that prospective customer. Their priorities. As a wellness coordinator, I am representing this person's business, and this is their business, right? Like, so if it's a yoga studio, if it's a salon, if it's an accounting firm, if it's a mental health person, like, I'm representing their business. So I need to make sure I uphold the highest standards. This isn't just mine anymore. I'm processing those orders. I'm doing the education. The customer care to me for somebody else is going to be even better than probably what my own customers get, because again, it's not my own. And then I'm generating somebody else steady income. I've got to make it a priority. So these are just some more resources for you regarding the Wellness Plus program. So there's getting started. What every wellness coordinator needs to know is a PowerPoint presentation that you can actually share with people on your team or with other professionals to show what the coordinator is doing. The participant agreement. So let's say you guys are like, Amy, oh, I love this idea. Yes?
Are you changing your share, because all we're still seeing is the whatever you wellness coordinator.
Yeah, hang on.
You want to stop share and then reshare maybe? So that
there
we
we
can
go.
see you. Okay.
Did you get it?
Nothing's changed yet.
Nothing's changed yet. The screen shares stopped. Okay. Share screen. How about that?
It's loading. There we go.
Okay. So right here, wellness coordinator agreements. And you're saying, wow, I love this idea. I love that I can share this with people. We're still in the transition of getting everything, you know, online and everything digital. So for right now, to sign up for this program, what you have to do is you have to print off the participant agreement and the wellness coordinator agreement. You both have to sign it. You both have to fax it in. So as of right now, that is the only way to sign up to use this program. So what has to happen first and foremost is the person, the professional, needs to sign up as a representative. So you're not just sharing this program, you're sharing you're sharing this company, this mission, right? So just like you would share with any new team member, they're signing up as a representative. They're paying their $50. You're going to put them in your system as an add new representative. Once they're in, you look up their FIN number, their FIN number. Within 30 minutes of putting them in the system, you should be able to go to My Team, search My Team, type in their first name, and you'll be able to pull up their FIN number. So on those agreement forms, you have to write your names, your FIN number, and then sign and date it. On those agreement forms, you're also choosing your compensation plan. So let's talk about the compensation plan. Right now, there are only two. I know corporate has heard a lot of feedback regarding this, and so they are looking into changing things, adding more, possibly. I don't have any answers, but I know that they're looking at it, and hopefully within, I would say, another year, we should have more concrete options. But for right now, we have Plan A and Plan B. And so in Plan A, what you get is, as the wellness coordinator, you are going to get paid $10 on the first 2 shipments of every order. So that's it. So no matter what the order is, on the first 2 shipments, you will make $10. And then even if they keep ordering for years and years and years, you only get $10 on the first 2 shipments. So think maximum $20 per customer you're working with. Plan B is you make 50% of the retail profit of the product ordered on every shipment. So for a trio, you're making 50% of $39. For the shakes, you're making 50% of the $16. That's the retail profit. And it's on every shipment, no matter how long they order. And so the biggest difference for those to me is Plan A. I look at that as somebody that, this is another scenario that somebody might want to use this program. Say you have somebody that's real leery about jumping in. They're not necessarily way too busy to do the business, but they're a little too busy to do all the training you want to do, or they're just not jumping in as fast, but they really want to share. So to me, it's kind of that team member that just needs a lot more hand-holding and a lot more hands-on training. You could do this program for a couple months, 6 months, a year, and you could do Plan A just to help them get started and give them that extra training. Because I know for me, I've had those team members that just really need that extra hands-on care. And it takes more of my time, my energy, sometimes even my money in helping host events, you know, longer time frame. This could be beneficial because at least I'm getting a little bit back, and they're getting more help, and I have a little more control over their customer care. I can check things for them. Plan B is definitely a much more engaged business. So if you have a very busy professional that truly isn't going to be doing much more than just sharing or a little bit of education, this is definitely the plan for you. You want to be making sure that you're at least making some money back on what you're doing. So let's go a little beyond the payment plans, because I'll have people say, well, how do you know who to ask to be your wellness coordinator, right? Like we know when we're approaching professionals that more than likely we're going to be their wellness coordinator. But what about those professionals that are also like, I want to do this, but I don't know who I would have be my wellness coordinator. And so my recommendation is the upline should always be the wellness coordinator. Because if you think about it, why would I do more work for somebody above me when I'm not getting structural benefits and commission benefits and any other type of benefits from it? Like, and I don't want to say that I don't do this because I love it, but it's work, right? And so I know there are some people, and it's even been recommended by the company that if it's a doctor or maybe in that office, maybe one of the nurses or one of the staff people can become the wellness coordinator. They can be trained and also sign up as a rep. It works great for some people, but I know for a lot of the people that it's successful, that doctor compensates them or gives them rewards beyond what they're compensated through the company. So for instance, I know one doctor that will share her customers. So for every 5th customer that wellness coordinator signs up, she's one of the staff at the office, for every 5th customer that she signs up for the doctor, she gets to keep for herself. So there's a benefit there, right? But there's also not necessarily, I'm not going to go out of my way maybe to help her build her team. I'm busy focused on my own, right? So if I'm the upline, I'm going to really want to invest in this person as my downline. I'm going to want to be able to help build a team for this person because that's my structure and its stability. I'm going to want to go out of my way to make sure that their customers are well cared for. You know, I'm going to go a little above beyond just because it's my own as well. Everybody on board with me so far? All right, so we've done that. So we've done the resources. And so really, the last thing I really want to share is more the hands-on information. And so I've already shared kind of how to sign up. But let's look at what it looks like in the virtual office. I've had people ask me, what does it look like? And so I'm going to open up my own personal virtual office, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So when you sign up, it can take about 2 to 3 weeks in your actual virtual office for the program to sign up. Now, and those times, they may have changed a little bit. They may be a little faster now, but remember, you're faxing things in still. So it takes them some time to get this set up. So when you sign in, you're going to scroll down and go to My Customers. And in this, right here, you don't have this, but I do. Manage my PSP participants. So there again, it's the old, it's not Wellness Plus just yet. And so under Manage My PSP participants, I have 2 professionals. And so right here, I can control and manage everything I need to. So just like in your own alerts, I have alerts of how many are shipping in the next 10 days, how many have shipped out, how many new customers they have. I can go in and I can edit or search and customer search any of their customers. And what's nice is I don't even have to just go into there. I can actually go into My Customers. I can go to Customer Search and Follow Up. And if you see right here, I have a PSP bubble. So I don't even have to go into my PSP link. I actually have access to, even in my own, just to look for customers for them and search their AROs. We'll go into, oh, sorry. I'm going to show you how, so when I put in orders, it's the same way. We'll just put in one here and I'll show you what it looks like here. Go to checkout. So when I go to the checkout page, again, I have the option of selecting from my PSP list right there. And I can scroll down and I can do whoever I want to put that order under. So it's very simple. You know, there's not a lot of confusion or anything there. Does that help? Because I know a lot of people are like, well, what does it look like? Because you don't have the option to see it yet in yours. So it's real simple. It's one little link right there. The company breaks the payments up for you. Everything is done in your in billing, and it's all broken up in your summary, so you get to see exactly where it's coming from, how it's coming in, the commission, the retail profit, all of that. And then the last thing is team building. And I know I mentioned it with structure, but as a wellness coordinator, you're working with these customers. Who makes our best team members? Raving fans. We know our raving fans because we're doing our customer care. Well, we're doing their customer care. And so as I'm working with these customers, I'm like, wow, you are loving your Juice Plus. You know, you should really be sharing this with us. You should be joining our mission. Or it's those people that want to save money, or it's those people that are already talking about those people like, oh, my sister needs this, or my mom and dad need this, right? You should join us. And so as you can help create that team for them, you're creating structure and stability for yourself. So I personally have created 2 sales coordinator legs that are both PB and POV. I need those for NMD, don't I? And I have access and I have control of those customers within their organization. So I'm going to utilize it to the best of my ability, and it's something that this amazing company has just gifted to us to help not only our busy professionals to be able to share, to help more people learn about Juice Plus, but to help us grow our business. So I want to open this up for you guys. I know I've shared a lot, but if you have any specific questions, I would really love to be able to answer just from my own experience.
If anybody has any questions, go ahead and unmute yourselves, okay? because I don't know what kind of background noise we've got.
Mine's my tower garden.
Mine too. Can you hear it? It just turned on. Anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Well, Jamie, this is so exciting. I appreciate this so very much. I love that you shared what it looked like in your virtual office, because I'm very much a visualist. And so I was like, oh, that's so easy. Oh, that's so easy. So this is fantastic. Thank you so very much for sharing your expertise with us and casting some vision for us so that we can really see, think about the possibilities. I'm always telling my team, imagine the possibilities. So I just really love that this is going to help us to imagine greater possibilities. So thank you so very much.
How many more people can hear about Juice Plus just because of somebody you know? I mean, that's the power of networking. And then imagine how much stronger your business can be because you get to pour into even more of it.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Jamie.
All right,
appreciate this.